Hey folks, Tom here from Tom's Test Kitchen, and today I'm going to see if I can clone the Whataburger Honey Butter Sauce. I used this recently on my one of my videos with a pork ribs. It was the Whataburger Honey Butter pork ribs. And a lot of people can't get this, I understand, because Whataburger is pretty regional. There are other states other than Texas, but it's pretty much like in the South. So I looked at the ingredients, and it's basically margarine with some honey, a little bit of white vinegar, and some salt. So I'm going to play around with these ingredients and see if I can come up with this so that people can make this at home themselves and then put it on their own ribs or their own honey butter chicken biscuits. So stay tuned. Let's get this started. So this is actually 16 ounces, and these Parkay squeeze is 12 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and add the Parkay squeeze to my mixing bowl here. Okay, this is going to take a little while to get this out, so stay tuned. I'll get all this out, and I'm going to have to add some of this because this is only 12 ounces. So I'd like to get this up to at least 14 ounces and then add the honey. Got about 14 ounces of the Parkay squeeze in here. I'm going to start off with a 1/4 cup of honey. Get that in there. And then a 1/4 of a teaspoon of white vinegar. Can't really taste the vinegar in here, but there is some subtle background tanginess. And I'm going to go with a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. And then let's give this a whisk. Not quite the same color as the Whataburger. I think it probably needs some more honey. It's interesting. This Parkay is easy to work with. Okay, let's give that a taste. I actually like this better. It has more of a buttery flavor than this does. It needs another 1/4 teaspoon of vinegar. I'm going to go with a full teaspoon of salt. So there's another 1/4 teaspoon of salt, so that's a full 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm going to add some more honey. So let me get some honey, and I'll be right back. Got my honey. So that's a 1/2 cup of honey in total. Let's see how that looks and tastes. That's really good. Forget this stuff, folks. Don't bother trying to find it. Try this. This is really good. I can't wait to try this on some other stuff. It's got a really great flavor. That 1/2 cup of honey really comes through. don't really get much. Let me go with another 1/4 teaspoon. Let's go, no. Let's go with a full teaspoon of vinegar. Oh man, that's really good. Yep, I like this better than this. Don't bother buying that. Try this. Let me get this in a container and show you how it all looks. Okay. My spatula here. I'm going to need this. Let's pour our homemade honey butter into a mason jar. There we go. Who wants to lick the bowl? Okay, there we have it. Just going to put a lid on that and then print out a Whataburger Honey Butter label and put it on there, and there we go. So there you have it, folks. Don't bother looking for this. If you can't find it, don't worry. Make it yourself.